everybody, Tetra here. Welcome to Creation Station. Today we're going to be taking a look at the art side of game development. And for my videos, I'm designing some stuff to spice them up a little bit. And I figured I'd give you a little bit of behind the scenes work of how I go about doing artwork in here. I've got layers, outlines, the actual colors and everything are all layered. And this is just how I've chosen to go about doing stuff. The color palette that I have to remember some of my colors and stuff in case I get rid of something. It has its own layer and is all up here to the right. Now, for a lot of you guys, maybe you're learning and you're still new. Don't worry. Like, some of your early artwork or just like even attempts to do the things you want to do may not turn out right the first time, but you can always go back and correct it. There's a lot of polish that goes into doing art, and that's something that, you know, you can't really just rush. You're either going to be really good that day and maybe nail what you want to do. And there are other days where you're just not, gonna have the right idea maybe, or the work that you're putting in just hitting the nail on the head, and then you'll come back the next day and redo it and it'll be, exactly how you wanted it to be. And I've had them days. I've had days where I go and I have an idea to do something or draw something, and it's just not coming out right. It's no matter what I do, it just doesn't come out right. And then maybe the next day or a couple days later, I come back and try it again, and I just nail it. I just knock the ball out of the park. So, this is just an important video I thought that I would put up here because art is very important. It's something that I think is going to start disappearing with AI, and I'm not the biggest fan of using AI to replace people. I think the human element of stuff not being perfect is a very beautiful thing, and hopefully we're not about to lose that. And for anybody who's, needing a program, this is Gimp. It's 100% free. And I mean, if you ain't got money like me, then you just kind of got to use what you got to use. There's no shame in that at all. I just figured I would give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes look at how I'm going about doing this artwork that you're going to be seeing in my videos from this point on. And I think that maybe we can kind of band together, and a lot of us, in the future can use a lot of this open software and share, kind of like trade secrets, I guess, of how we do things. Or YouTubers that already kind of do this. But I think it'd be best for, game development moving forward if, everybody's a little more open and you're not just seeing like a complete product when it's done. There's a lot of polishing like you're seeing me do right now that's got to go in. Like, it's not like it comes out perfect the first time you do something, and it doesn't have to. So, hopefully you guys are, seeing what I'm doing here, and maybe it'll inspire you to do something that you didn't think you could do before and get better at it. I'm sure there are YouTube channels that have lessons that you guys can watch and, kind of get used to drawing if you're not already an artist. And hopefully, you guys can really contribute to the game development scene. The AAA's just not cutting it anymore. The budgets are way too high. Contract work has just massacred the quality of games. You got people going in and are trying to fill in the gaps where somebody else who probably knew what they were doing was doing, and they don't. And I just kind of wish that we had the technology now, but it went back to the way things were. But technology's not necessarily a bad thing. I get to come on here and show you guys stuff, and there's other people. I'm not gonna lie, I've watched tons of YouTube videos on stuff and learned stuff myself. But if you like what I'm doing, please, like and subscribe. The algorithm's not been friendly here lately. My views kind of just go up and down, and I know that's something with a lot of starting YouTubers. I've got a few videos up. This isn't my only channel, and they're all just kind of taking a hit right now. So it would really be nice if you could, like and subscribe and help the channel out. But I'm gonna hop off here for tonight. I just figured I'd show you guys, a little bit of behind the scenes of how I'm doing this stuff. There's nothing special about it. But I gotta go to work in the morning, and hopefully you guys have a good night.